The way this country talks about black victims versus white victims is disgusting. Nolan Wells' body was found yesterday off the coast of Mississippi. If you didn't know, he was presumed missing and dead on July 4th. It is America's 250th birthday, and we're still dealing with this bullshit. He was celebrating with his friends for the 4th of July, and there's now circulating video that is going very viral of what looks to be him and his friends that he went with on the beach, and there's an argument. There's yelling happening. In the video, he looks to be very calmly standing still looking at his buddies. And somehow, the conversation is about his behavior. Why wasn't he on the boat? Was he drinking? Was he going from one boat to another? Now, I'm going to give you a scenario. It's kind of morbid, so stick with me, and trigger warning. If I show up dead, washed on a beach, my community of people where I was born are not going to go, well, how was Jake acting? Did he stay where he was supposed to? Did he start an argument with people? No, it's going to go, what the fuck? We have someone that would kill people out here? Jake, I love that guy. He plays for the football team. I'm just putting myself in Nolan's shoes. Nolan plays for the team. He's friends with those people. And the conversation is about his behavior. Just so frustrating. Like, racism is still alive and well just in the dialogue. Just in the dialogue. As simple as that. I just want this country to do better. And I see a future where we just stop with this bullshit and start going like, man, this kid was killed. Like, his on the 4th of July, he is celebrating with everyone. And he can't even do that. We can do better. We got to do better. Oh, and apparently one of the friends' moms is a local judge. And if you think that will work in Nolan's favor, you clearly don't know anything about the history of young black men in this country. This isn't going to go anywhere. We have to speak up about it.
I don't want to say this, but I blame the parents. You have a black child in Mississippi, and you did not teach him the potential dangers of being the only black person in an all-white group of friends. When time and time again, it has shown that being the only black person in an all-white group of friends, your safety is not prioritized. And not like you have to be singled out and protected solely because you're black. But being a black person in an all-white group of friends, your safety has never been prioritized. At best, this party got out of hand and he got lost and he will appear in a few days. At worst, you already know what could have potentially happened to him. And I really do blame the parents, because teach your black kids that they are black, and it can lead to them being targeted because of their skin color if they are in a all-white group of friends. And you being a minority will automatically have you ganged up on, singled out, or targeted with nobody there to help fight this fight for you. But what's your thoughts about this? What do you think has currently happened in the situation? Like, comment, repost. Let's spread awareness to get this out, and hopefully this young man is found.
Black people have got to stop hanging out with groups of white people.
I'm going to keep it a buck with you, okay? I would trust one white boy with a group of black boys before I trust my son with a group of white boys. This is not me trying to be racist or anything, okay? Because honestly, there's some cool-ass white people out there. Not gonna lie, okay? I have so many white supporters that are so genuine, so caring, so loving, so optimistic, so full of just pure, you know. They just, you could tell they have, like I said, pure intention. But you never know how a person is raised. I try to preach, racism is taught. You aren't born to be racist. And 9 times out of 10, they don't believe that black people should be successful. And if they see that a black person is bound to be successful, and 9 times out of 10, you know, they know that they're better than them, baby, that becomes a hate crime at that point. All right? And the way this world is set up right now, I also wanted to add, it doesn't even have to be the fact that you are, you know, like money-wise. It could be the fact that you got a loving family, a loving mother, a 2-parent household. It could be something as envious as that. And, you know, the typical stereotype, oh, a black person not supposed to have both parents in their lives. Like, You gotta think about stuff like that. It's not meant for black people. I don't know how many times I've stated this. It's not meant for black people. We already gotta fight our way through this fucking shit, okay? But to actually allow your child to hang out with a group of white people, white boys at that, no. I will teach my son, do not be the oddball of the bunch. And I don't care how nobody takes it. But as a black mother, I'm here to protect my son. Okay? It's okay to have a group of white friends, but make sure it's, other black boys, other black kids. It's a whole bunch of y'all. We got a whole different race of them. We all together. And a lot of people in her comments mad at her talking about something. I don't need you to tell me that. Clearly you do, because y'all clearly ain't seen these other cases of these other people dying. These other black people dying. I remember this one black girl was at a sleepover with her white girlfriends. I don't even remember how that case ended, but she was gone. She was gone. Carmela Anthony, that case that just went on. He just boom. He locked up. Gone. His life is all torn apart now. Basically, his life is gone. Moral of the story, y'all really need to start praying for your discernment. Praying for your kids' discernment as well. Praying that they know when a person isn't meant to be in their lives, okay? We got to start praying for our children, because, baby, this is an evil, evil world.
My mama always told me, if you the only birthday candle at the birthday party, 9 times out of 10, you ain't there for the party and you there as the present. My mama always told me, if you the only birthday candle at the birthday party, you not there for the birthday party, you there to be the present. Nolan Wells and this whole entire thing down there in Mississippi look fishy. One of the boys' mama is a judge down there. Don't nobody know what happened. Now all of a sudden, a body's been found to presume to be his. His mama, Nolan Wells, is online saying she want answers, which means she crying out to the world because she don't believe nothing Mississippi say, which she shouldn't. I want to hear what's going on because it's moving a little too slow for me. The people who investigate this whole thing saying that it's no way possible he could have made it to inside of the island because it's cactus and stuff everywhere. So what really happened to Nolan? That's all we want to know. I'm not going to cover this like I know everything. I want to hear y'all speak this time, okay? Because apparently the other way don't work when we just take what y'all say on y'all news outlets. We want to know what happened from y'all. Instead of all of us making posts on, y'all go live and say what happened. Put them boys on camera. Let us look at them. Let us be the judge and character on this one. Sidebar. I done already goddamn judged them. Y'all guilty. I don't give a damn. My baby leave the house and he don't come back and it was all white friends. Guilty. Undertaker commit the bodies. I digress. Nolan Wells has went missing. Body found. Parents want to know what's going on in Mississippi. If you ain't know what was going on, you know now. He went missing 4th of July weekend. He was with his friends. And he was the only birthday candle. I'm just here to bring you the news. I'm just the messenger.
These are Nolan Wells' friends that didn't remember anything, but they remembered to deactivate every single social media account that they have. Them, his girlfriend, their parents, all the accounts deactivated and wiped clean. All of them. Jax, Eric, Wyatt, Warren, Morgan, jail. Jail for everyone. Because they're already circling the wagons. They're already lawyered up. But wait, their parents are doctors, lawyers, and judges. This is the father of one of his friends. And this is the stepmama, Ashley Cole. Court judge for Jackson, George, and Greene counties in the beautiful state of Mississippi has already deactivated her account. Deactivated all the accounts, and they have all unfollowed Nolan. And this is Katie, who's either a friend, close friend, or girlfriend, who is supposedly, allegedly cooperating with authorities.
Well, here we are again, folks. And you know what I always say, those that do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Y'all remember what happened with this lady up here? This is Tamia Horsford, a 40-year-old mother in Forsyth, Georgia. She went to a sleepover with some football moms in 2018. And the next day, she was found dead, face down in the backyard of the very place where they were having the sleepover. And nobody know nothing about what happened. And to this day, there has not been justice in this case. And those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. This young man right here is Nolan Wells, who unfortunately was found deceased just a little while ago. He went out to Horn Island in Ocean Springs, Mississippi with these guys right here for a July the 4th excursion, and he didn't make it home. These guys brought his phone back to his mother and father, but they did not bring him back. So I say
The way people talk about black victims versus white victims in this country is the best example of covert racism. This is Nolan Wells. His body was found a day after he went missing on the 4th of July on the coast of Mississippi. Now, there is new information coming out about this case. I am not making any factual claims about what has happened. It is important to talk about how the media is covering this, because if a white boy goes missing, like me for example, and they find, I'm sorry, but my body on the beach, no one's going to be going, did he stay where he should? Was he drunk? Was he starting conversations and arguments? But when Nolan goes missing, it's all about his behavior. Now there's video circulating on the internet with, I'm going to put a picture here, and people are saying that he's starting an argument in just a simple video footage of what looks to be Nolan standing there completely still when there's like 20 people surrounding him. My mom sent me a quote this morning, and it was, if only more black men could get home to their mamas. And that's the most motherly thing my mom could see about this, is there's a family that no longer has a son. And he went out with his friends and didn't come back, and people are worried about his behavior. Where my community would be worried, wow, there's someone that would murder someone out here. We are at 250 years in this country, and we are still dealing with covert and overt racism. So what am I advocating for? We have to start meeting in the middle here. We have to start seeing each other for who they are, which is Nolan Wells is a son. Nolan Wells is a son who is no longer going to be able to go home to his mom. And people on the internet, in the news, are talking about him like he's a problem maker, like he's a troublemaker already. And that's not how it should go. We have to fight for more unity. We have to speak out for Nolan Wells and people like Nolan Wells who are constantly shined in a light as guilty. See it. I see that we can be better and do better, but it starts with conversations, and it starts with an understanding and ears open to listen. That's the big thing. We have to start listening to our neighbors. And remember, what makes us great in this country is diversity and is community and listening to the person next to you. He should be able to go home to his mom. That's it. It's that.
So welcome back, guys. Credits to the original content creators. This Nolan Wells issue is not a very exciting one to consider, considering the fact that America is just marking its 250th anniversary, and what to remember, a very memorable event, especially for the people of Mississippi. And the black community and the white community storm back and forth, those who are for and those who are against, those who are calling the way the matter is being handled racial profiling and all that, while others are saying, what was the parents thinking for this young man to hang out with an all-white friends, being only the black kid around? And I'm wondering, what is wrong with you associating? It's just that things have gotten so bad in the US that people no longer trust their next door neighbor or someone else of a different color of skin or race or tribe. And so the argument goes back and forth, and people are calling for more to be done in this case, and it should not be swept under the rug, considering this fact that most of the kids who were involved in this young man's death have high profile parents. So credit to the original content creator. If you're coming across my YouTube channel, hit the notification button, hit the subscription button, so that when we bring up updates like this, you'll be the first to be notified. So let the conversation begin in the comment section as we see you next on the next video.